Welcome back to Citizen Extra. We are well into the third hour now, and we want to take you to Juja, Kiambu County, where Hassan Mugambi will be giving us the latest about a very, very sad incident. 5 members of the same family found dead in Juja. Police suspect that a man murdered his wife, their 3 children, before setting their house on fire. To give us more details regarding this, Hassan Mugambi now joins us. Hassan, sad morning. What can you tell us from Juja?
Well, it is a very sad morning indeed. We're here from a common location of Kiambu County here next to Juja. And this is the house where the incident happened. 5 members of the same family found dead in the wee hours of the morning, that is around 1 o'clock. And I'll just run you through or take you through the house and where exactly the bodies were found, according to the area chief who we spoke to earlier this morning. And this is the living room where the body of the husband of the house, who is Patrick, was found. After, you know, as you can see here, everything is scattered everywhere. We can see bicycles belonging to the children, and the couch that, you know, the 5-seater couch that has been burnt down here. And right inside, the brothers are continuing to salvage that which they can from the remains of this house. And this is the bedroom, which was the main bedroom, so to speak, where the wife's body was found. And it is suspected that the wife died out of suffocation. She suffocated because she did not have injuries on her body before being found dead. And the other bedroom that is a little bit in the darkness is where the body of the 3 children were found. Two of them are the twins, who are 3 years old, and the big brother, who was 8 years old. But then again, the children were found with blunt object injuries on their heads and strangulation marks on their necks, suggesting that someone strangled and hit them hard with a blunt object before they were killed. And then before, of course, setting up the house ablaze. According to the police, they're saying that the children's bodies were not, did not sustain any burns, so they were killed prior to the fire breaking out. That is the kind of situation that we are seeing here. Villagers grappling with one of the worst scenes of crime yet in their house, in their locality. It is something that they have never gotten to see. And speaking to some of them, they were just surprised that this could have happened. Remember, Patrick is someone who is... Remember, Patrick is someone who works in a quarry, a supervisor in a quarry who saved up money so that he can build an empire that has just gotten down to this. And it is suspected that he was the one who, you know, did the whole thing, because we are being told that the bodies, his body was found right into the living room, where he is suspected to have lit up the fire using the gas and then relaxed so that he could pass on. The reason as to why this heinous criminal, or rather heinous crime, was conducted is something that is still misses the kind of answers to the questions that villagers, the chief and the administrators of this area are having. Wahiga.
Okay, Hassan, I know details are still scanty, but what are you hearing from any reports from the neighbors about the kind of family that was living in that house, and also any reports from the police on the way forward?
Well, reports from the authorities here, they say that the family, there was a bit of a family wrangles between the husband and the wife earlier last year, around June, and the area bishop just came about and to solve the situation, talked to the family, and it seemed everything was well up until yesterday. So it is not known yet, but suspected, highly suspected, it's a case of family wrangles and domestic wrangles that led to the kind of situation that they found themselves in this morning.
And I know you may have alluded to this already, but as that house was going up in flames, just talk to us a little bit about the reaction of the neighbors. How quickly were they able to notice that something was wrong, or was it already too late? Just walk us through that if you have any details.
Well, the details that we have is that a group of youth were coming from a football match when they saw, flames emanating from this particular house, and they came in to sort. They forced their way into the main entrance, seeking to know what exactly is transpiring in this house, and that is when they alerted the authorities, who came about, and also the fire brigade from the Thika, and that is how they managed to put out the fire that was raising down this house.
Well, thank you so much, Hassan Mugambi, for letting us know what happened.